We're at the Machine Shop, and we're at an event that we put on called Cancer Doesn't Care About Your Hair, but we do. And that's where we are tonight, yes. We have a band called the Tilrays, so they're going to be starting at 9 o'clock. We have a huge silent auction. We've had so many donations of prizes, so we're extremely excited about that. Superior Heights, Jason Zachary, who and his culinary students actually made cookies, and we're going to be selling them. They're pink ribbon cookies. And we also have a pizza buffet coming up tonight.
At age 35, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And it's hard enough getting that news, but then learning that the chemo and everything that you're going to be going through in order to get better is going to make you lose all of your hair. As a woman especially, hair is kind of everything. And I'm not really a makeup person, but when it came to hair, like if I had a good hair, I had a good day. And so I just started doing a little bit of research and heard from a friend of a friend of a friend who had breast cancer in England, and I learned about cold caps and did a little bit of research, and I figured why not give it a try. So what cold caps are, they look like freezer pack helmets kind of, and when I ordered them from Arctic Cold Cap, they came in a cooler and there was 8 caps in there. The day before chemo, I would go to Praxair and they hooked me up with a great deal, and I would fill it with dry ice. Then the day of chemo, I would take out the cold caps and you measure the temperature so that they're between minus 25, minus 30. Sounds insane, but it's really not that bad. It's like the first couple of minutes are cold, but then you get used to it. And then you start the treatment, the caps, an hour before chemo. You change them every 20 minutes because you want to make sure that they're staying cold. And the whole idea behind it is that you're giving your scalp hypothermia. And when you give your scalp hypothermia, you're closing off the hair follicle. Now, because the hair follicle is closed off, now the chemo that they're putting into the blood cannot get to the root of the hair because it is now being shut off because of the hypothermia. And voila! Keep your hair.
Yes. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in December of 2017, and I had a lumpectomy and then chemo, and I did not use the cold caps. By my second round of chemo, I had lost just about all of my hair. After my treatment was completed, I thought, I really want to do something to kind of give back. I had a really good experience with the cancer clinic here at the hospital, and I've had so much support and from family, friends, coworkers, and whatnot. And I thought I just really want to do something, to kind of give back. So I was tossing around the idea of what to do with some friends, and then I actually read about Andrea, read her article, and then thought, that would be kind of a neat idea because it's not something that a lot of people know about. I had actually heard about it, but at the time, going through chemo, you have so many decisions to make. You have a lot of information coming at you, and it just seemed like it was one more thing to add to the list. So, I thought I chose not to do it. But now I feel like if we can make it more accessible to people, it's, very costly. And again, it's one more thing that you have to think about. So if we can actually give people the information and help with the funding, that maybe more people will use it.